The news comes as ministers try to persuade banks to lend more money to small and medium-sized companies under a deal known as Project Merlin. Our business correspondent Joe Lynam is here with us. Let's talk about Project Merlin, because it's it's a deal on both sides, isn't it?
Trying to conjure up an arrangement between the government and the banks so that the banks lend a verifiable sum of roughly up to £190 billion this year to companies, and mostly to small to medium enterprises. And in return, the government will lay off on putting pressure on the bonus side, because a lot of bankers woke up at the beginning of January, said, all right, enough is enough. We've had 2.5 years of bashing. We want to put it behind us. And the government said, yes, we will let you put it behind you, but we need a deal, and we need a deal soon. We need a deal before the banking reporting season starts in just over a week. So that's what the pressure is.
Can they make the banks lend then?
Well, this is it. There's something that's called fiduciary duty, whereby a bank always has to do the best by its owners, i.e. its shareholders. And if shareholders say, well, you're lending to a company, an SME, that doesn't deserve a loan or is not viable, that you're not doing the best by the shareholders, and they could sue the bank. So that's a legal problem the banks have in their talks with the government. So that's why there's been no deal. They did hope to get it at the end of last year. There's been a lot of delays, a lot of talks. Vince Cable's involved, George Osborne's involved, and even the Prime Minister, Mr Cameron, was making statements of that effect this morning in the Sunday Telegraph. So a lot of people involved, a lot of I's need to be dotted and T's to be crossed, hoping to get a deal the next few days.
Yes, it's important to get the deal soon, and there are some big figures being bandied around in the newspapers this morning. Yeah,
I mean, you made reference to 9 million for Mr Diamond. I have to stress that he waived his bonus for the last 2 years, as did the bosses of HSBC. The rumour going round is they're all going to take their bonuses this year. Most of it will be deferred, most of it will be in shares, a small sliver of it, i.e. a couple of million or so, will be in cash.
Joe, thanks.